Hi, this is Karen Salmansohn. Want to live to 100 and feel 30? Me too. I'm a late in life mom, and I want to be around to dance at my son's wedding. With this in mind, I recently promised my son, Ari, that I'd do everything I can to live to 100. Ari wanted me to live to 200, but I bargained him down to 100. Ari accepted my counteroffer. As a happiness and wellness expert, I've always been interested in living a healthy lifestyle, but after my vow to be a centenarian, I became particularly passionate about learning and practicing as many healthy habits as I could memorize and muster. Quick note, if you think genetics is the biggest predictor of how long you're going to live, then you need to think again. A famous Danish twin study reported that only about 20% of how long the average person lives is predetermined by genetics. It's because I'm fascinated with health and wellness that I studied to become a yoga and meditation teacher at the amazing Ishta Yoga Studio. In fact, I was never interested in teaching classes. I simply wanted to learn the science and logic behind why yoga and meditation are such health game changers and how best to use these tools to win at the longevity game. I also began reading stacks of books and interviewing and immersing myself in the wisdom of a range of health experts, from Fred DeVito, co-founder and EVP of Exhale, to Dr. Mark Hyman, internationally recognized health leader, to Howard Friedman, the force of nature behind the Longevity Project, and then some. I also spoke with my favorite concierge doctor, Bruce Yaffe, MD. Actually, I not only interviewed Dr. Yaffe, I also had him vet all the research and suggestions in this book. Dr. Yaffe's been my go-to personal physician for about 20 years. I'm not the only fan of Dr. Yaffe. For more than 10 years, New York Magazine has named him a best doctor in New York City and a best doctor in the United States of America. Dr. Yaffe is very involved with groundbreaking research on longevity. He's active in the New York Stem Cell Foundation and passionate about research on whole genome sequencing, genetic predisposition, microbiomes, NRF2s, all the cutting-edge longevity exploration currently going on around the globe. Dr. Yaffe's focus as my physician is on preventive maintenance and keeping his patients healthy in 5 key categories. 1. Mobility. 2. Brain function. 3. Heart, lung, cardiovascular health. 4. Sensory function, hearing, vision, taste, smell. And 5. Economic monetary healthiness. Every time I see Dr. Yaffe, he reminds me to think preventively about my health, not only about how I eat, but also how I shower, drive, and sleep. Thanks to Dr. Yaffe, I have a sturdy non-slip bath mat in my tub, non-slip rugs in my living room, a night light on at bedtime, seatbelts on in every car ride, and I always look out for cyclists when I exit cars. Dr. Yaffe warns, I've seen far too many patients who take good care of their health by eating right and regularly exercising, then one day they aren't careful, they have an accident, and suddenly their quality of life is taken away from them. I also read up on the secrets of peppy people in the Blue Zone, geographic regions around the globe where folks are regularly known to live to 90 or even 100 years old. What you're listening to on this recording is the handy, fast-paced, curated result of all the hours I put into researching the secrets of living both longer and younger. I wanted to snag 2 out of 2. After all, I'm not simply interested in increasing my quantity of years on this planet. I also want to improve the quality of those years. I've grouped the tips in this book into 2 buckets, body and mind. As it turns out, longevity is linked to not only physical health, but also mental well-being. The first half of the book contains the body-focused tips. The second half features the mind-focused tips. Regardless of whatever your present age might be, I know the tools in this book will help you because they've already helped me. Oh, and a quick reminder, ask your doctor before undertaking any changes to your health regime, from trying a new supplement to testing out something like intermittent fasting. I definitely feel younger and more energetic since using the tools in this book. Friends, family, and coworkers also keep telling me that I don't look or act my age. I even fooled my blood lab into believing I'm younger. I had my blood tested recently. Dr. Yaffe joked with me, "Karen, you have the Harvard of blood tests for someone your age," meaning my blood doesn't look, feel, or act its age either.